Hi guys, welcome to our another stream. I welcome you from all the financial analyst team. My name is Akash Malhotra, guys. I'm very happy once again to see you. It's been a complete week. I hope you guys are all doing great. So, guys, I'm very excited first of all for today. There are a lot of factors that I wanted to talk to you about, especially for this week. We have one of the amazing results by myself. I am working on one of the trading strategy. Uh, I had a conversation with a lot of clients. I had feedback from a lot of clients. So I'm looking forward from your end as well. So guys, um, let me tell you once again. My name is Akash Malhotra, and I'll be your financial analyst for today's special YouTube webinar. As usual, I am always been there to help you out with your questions, with your doubt, anything if you have. It's our objective to help every client and reach every client from every part of the world. Thank you very much, first of all, for being the part of our family. We have been working consistently from past 14 years to reach every client and reach their financial goals. So uh, it is an initiative taken by Olymp Trade to reach every client and try to guide them how to make money in the financial market. Sometimes clients feels it is very difficult, but here I am. Here we are trying every week to give you some good trading advice, some good trading tips. At the same time, we also be taking some live trades in my trading account. Just give me a second, guys. I hope, guys, I'm audible to you. Unfortunately, there was a little glitch in the voice, and I'm just working on it. Let me know if I'm audible. Am I clear or not? Okay, okay. Forgive me for the small inconvenience, guys. Let me know into the comment session how was your week, how did you perform in the last week, and which trading strategy that you like in Olymptrade most. We'll try to give you some more trading advice, and we'll be working on the different parts of trading as well. Guys, there is this one quick update that I wanted to give you. So specifically, in the last week and this week, we had amazing trading news, and where we were able to make good amount of money. In the last week, I also told you that there are good trading signals that we'll be having. Okay, guys, let me know. Just give me a second. I think there is some problem with my mic. I'm just clearing it out. Just give me a second, guys. I hope, guys, I'm audible. Yeah, forgive me, guys. I'm really sorry. My system is not working the effectively for the time being, but I'm trying to work up with it. Forgive me for the inconvenience, and let's continue our conversation. So, as I told you, today we'll be taking some live trades, and this session will be dedicated into the two half. The very first half will be dedicated on understanding market and market dynamics, and the second half will be dedicated about the understanding of the market. I'll try to teach you everything to the best of my knowledge and experience, and I'll try to give you some more good trading ideas here for today. We have some more comments. Mr. Asif ji said clear. Okay, nice. Thank you, sir. Mr. Asif said USD JPY. Okay. Mr. Asif, what do you want me to check about USD JPY? Can you please clarify in the comment section? Mr. Santosh ji said hello. Welcome to the session, Mr. Santosh. Welcome. Yeah, Mr. Nurani take Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum assalam, sir. A very warm welcome to the session. Every time, I'm very happy to see some new traders who have passion for learning trading, and this has been thrilling experience for me as well. I'm being the part of Olymp Trade from last 5 years, and every day I meet new clients, new excited. They are excited to know about trading. There are a lot of things that I also learn from every client each and every day. So yeah, guys, tell me into the comment section, which is your favorite trading strategy? Now, if you ask me, mine is Bollinger Band. I have been using Bollinger Band from a very long time. Let me know into the comment section which is one is your. Is it something that you have created yourself, or it's the custom strategy which Olymptrade is providing? By the way, guys, let me tell you, we as a financial analyst team, you can able to access our session. You just have to do, if you have a starter status, I would urge you to upgrade your status to expert status, because a lot of clients of mine, um, you have a very good opportunity. So this is an initiative taken by Olymtrade, where if you reach expert status, you will be awarded with free of cost consultations with the financial. There is absolutely no charge will be taken from you. These consultations are free of cost, and given every expert status client is been given one session per week, or we can say that 4 sessions in a month. And for advanced status client, if you are having advanced or expert status, you can go to this help option here, right? And go to, I think, support center, and in the chat window you can write down your trader ID, and you can ask for the consultation. Our team will be able to arrange the consultation accordingly. I would urge you to gain expert status, because there are a lot of benefit associated with the expert status. Absolutely, you have a lot of returns on the assets, which is are up to 93% return on the asset, faster withdrawals, reduced commission. So, and yeah, the priority services that everyone asks for. So why not change it to the expert status, and we'll be there to assist you. Mr. Norani said, how can we learn about trading? It's very easy, sir. Our product team is actually working from a very long time, and they have created a very simplified solution of that. So what you need to do, if you want to learn about trading, so there is a video lessons available, how to open trades. And if you want to know how trading basically works, so start with the Japanese candlestick formation. You go to education section here. The first of all, every trader should know would be candlestick formation. You type it out, candlestick, and you will see everything written here for the Japanese candle. Majority of the traders all over the world, across, they tend to use Japanese candle, and it's very fascinating candle, because here, based on that, we will be able to analyze the market very effectively. Back in the time, people used to use area chart, but right now there is an advanced options available for every trader. So why not? You can select this one out and then try it by yourself. Japanese candle is one of my favorite one. Now, if you don't know how the Japanese candle work, as I told you, you go to help section here in the education table. You can type candlestick and everything will be there. So guys, as I told you, today's session will be dedicated into the two halves. So let's continue our conversation. So the very first thing I want you to observe, this is the market news that I'm about to share with you guys. If you remember, in the last session, I told all my clients to have a very closer look on the price of Brent. This is what I've been having words with my client from Monday onwards. So if you'll see, the value of Brent decrease amazingly to the bottomest price. which was around $75 per barrel. This was an excellent price for buying. Because if you look into the graph for a day, we come to the conclusion that around $74 per barrel, there was a very good level of, I'm so sorry, support level here, around $74 per barrel. Let me just zoom out. Yeah, somewhere, yeah, 74, 74, 74, $75 per barrel. Around this point, there is a very good level of support. And if the candle isn't able to sustain this level, there was an excellent level of $71 per barrel. These values are one of the best values for buying Brent. Now, what is the reason why the value of Brent fall down to such a low level? So the reason behind that is the economic activity. The Chinese global demand has been decreased, and yet there is a little geopolitical tensions happening in the different part of the world. Will not dwell into it. So here, this is one of the reasons why the value of Brent is went. But remember, guys, OPEC is something. There has always been an OPEC meeting which basically controls the crude oil prices across the globe. So whatever happens, whenever the supply, whenever the demand side is been on the lower side, that means if the value of Brent decreases, they basically cut down the supply. So that means this is in their hand, and therefore it doesn't matter how, but there is a very strong support level for Brent from $72 to $75 per barrel. And here we can make a good amount of money. This is what I've been telling all my clients. And if you'll see, I also have opened a position on this and ended up making like around $488 profit. And there is another trade which I have taken on gold, around $181 profit we made. So the reason behind that is also the why the price of gold has been increasing, because in the next month Fed interest rate decisions will be taken. If you feel like this information is like a lot of difficult to understand, let me know into the comment section. I will take another session and specifically we'll talk about how to understand these various dynamics and where it is being coming from. It's very easy, but we have to understand how the market dynamics work, and then you will be fine to do with it. Okay, guys, let me know into the comment section how do you like today's session to be. Will be completely dedicated on the technical aspect as well. We'll be taking a lot of live trades for today, for sure. Okay, so yeah, so these were the two base trading advice, and I still believe that the gold has a very good chances to rise because in the next month, on 18th of September, Fed will be releasing or decreasing the interest rate for the very first time in this complete year. And that would be acting as a very good thing for the US economy. But if they do, the people will tend to buy more gold. So that means in the next month, the value of gold will be keep on increasing. This is not just a stop for the gold. There is absolutely no stop for this gold. Gold price will again start rising. So all I want you to do is to have a very closer look on the gold, and you still have a very good position, guys. If you are willing to, if you know trading in forex, and if you love taking trades in forex, it is a very good time to buy in Brent. You can make a good amount of profit. This is the profit which I have made on my USDT account. On my INR account, I unfortunately closed this trade by yesterday only. I made like around $22,000 22,000 rupees. But in this position, I could have made more than 50%. But anyways, so as you know, the name of the stream is diving, how to spot a signal using the diving strategy. We'll be taking absolutely some good trading for today. Mr. Carey ji said, please speak Hindi. Sir, I would love to speak in Hindi, but unfortunately today's stream has been dedicated specifically in English. If you're looking out for Hindi, yeah, there are stream conducted on the different occasions. You can subscribe to Olymptrade practice channel. This is we are working very hard, and we started this new channel specifically dedicated on live trading. teaching you how to take trades specifically on the live asset. Okay. All right. So let's begin our conversation. Since we started our session, uh, let's do some live trading, right? Starting from the beginning, we'll do some live trading, and in between the conversation, if you have any doubt regarding anything at all, you have a special comment session dedicated on that, guys. Make sure you write down your queries because that's the only medium I would love to understand your doubts, and we'll try to work upon your doubts as well. As you know, the name of the stream is I think we'll try to short this position. Let me see. We are a little late to open up a trade, but okay, let's just take the trade for a minute. All right. So guys, I'm taking trades in my trading account are based on my trading experience. Copying my trade, I would personally not recommend that because the reason behind that is when I'm streaming and the YouTube stream, these both have different delays in the time. The time can vary any time between you can say that like around 30 seconds to 30 seconds to a minute, and therefore copying my trade, your trade can go for a toss because we can understand that the entry points matters a lot in fixed time trading, and therefore I would highly recommend you to not copy my trade but take it in the form of understanding about the market and learn from this trading, and let me know into the comment section if you find one of the good signals. We'll be working upon that as well, and you tell me in which direction I should take the trade. I'll take the trade accordingly. So let's apply this trading strategy now. In case you guys, if you do not know about the strategy, it's completely fine. I'll teach you how to craft this trading strategy using normal set of indicators and oscillators. For all those clients who are having advanced and expert status, what you can do, guys, you can go to this A symbol. Can you see this capital A symbol? This is a technical analysis symbol. You click in here. We go to strategies option, right? We scroll down and we select diving strategy. It usually comes with two arrows. We click on the diving strategy and click on the enable option. Once we enable it, the strategy will be applied automatically. There is absolutely nothing you have to do. So let me tell you, the name of the strategy is diving, right? And it is been comprised of three indicators and oscillators combination. You can take the screenshot of this as well. This is SMA 20 rate of change oscillator for the period 7. There is another oscillator, rate of change oscillator for the period 14. That's it. That is the combination for this diving strategy. In case you do not have access to advanced or expert status, you can check this one out. All right, let's continue our conversation. So if you'll see today's stream, okay, so let's observe the market first of all. Here, there are three kind of signals which are generated as of now. This blue line, the rate of change oscillator for period 7 and rate of change oscillator for period 14. And here we'll be using combinations of these. So let's try to understand what this blue line really means. This is known as SMA 20 line. It's very simple. Now, what does it really indicate? If the candles are below this line, if the candles are below this line, trend is in downward direction. If the candles above this line, the trend is in upward direction. That would be the very first signal. Okay. Let's try to understand about this oscillator. This is rate of change oscillator for period 14, 1-4. Okay. Here you will see a combinations of these bars. If the bars are rising, at the very same moment you will see there's a green candle formation. There's a series of green candle formation happening. Okay. And if the candles are decreasing into if the bars are pointing us in downward direction, the market is usually falling into the downward direction. All right, let's move ahead now. Here, in order to find the signals, we will be using support and resistance along with the strategy. Now, here is the same working principle of rate of change 7 oscillator, but the same area which has been pointing out in the bar form, here it is showing us in the filled up pattern form where the entire area have been shaded. Okay, let's understand this trading strategy. Now, there are two ways to work up with this strategy. Let's try to find some signals and we'll try to take up some good trading advice from there as well. Okay. So in order to find the signals, every oscillator have certain boundaries. So here you will see two numbers, the very first signals, minus 0.018 and 0.018. So these number can change. It doesn't really matter. What you have to understand is every candle, when it reach the maximum value, every oscillator, when it reach to the maximum value, the area usually decreases. Can you see this? There is a decrease in this area. As soon as the area decreases, we wait for the red candle formation to happen and we need another confirmation from the rate of change oscillator that the price is decreasing, and that's where we take the trade in downward direction. Let's look into the trade we have taken. I think these are the small trade. These were the testing trades. This is the trade that we have taken. Okay, so here we saw this rate of change oscillator hit the maximum value and then it started decreasing. At the same time, you see another variation from the rate of change oscillator which was pointing us in upward direction. That is why we took the trade in upward direction. Let's continue to find some more signals. Okay, do we have signals in here? Let's find out. Has it reached the maximum value yet? There is a very good level of support. Can we take the trade on this one? Okay, let me zoom in. No, because there's a lot of doji candle formation happening right now. Let's skip it. Let's change. Unless and until we find a signal, we will not take the trade in it, guys. I'm sorry, I haven't seen your comments. Let me just go through your comments once again. So Mr. Vasu said हिंदी से बात करिए यहाँ कोई out of country नहीं देख रहा है. Sir, I would love to, but unfortunately, if you really want to go ahead with this Hindi webinars, you can join our Hindi stream as well. There are a lot of my colleagues do take webinars in Hindi, so you can join, or you can join our personal consultations as well. As well, forgive me for the inconvenience. So, Mr. Carey said, "Bro, I'm using tool so that it's 2 or 3 seconds." I didn't get what you want to say, Mr. Carey. Which tool are you using, sir? Mr. Sarangji said, "Sir, news regarding trade should we take in FTT or Forex? Please confirm." It depends upon the data, sir. Actually. So last time when the PPI data was released, Mr. Sarang, I don't know whether you know about that. So PPI means Producer Price Index. It was released on, I believe, 13th of August. So I'll show you here. So if you check any currency associated with the USD, and if you look into the candle exactly at 6 o'clock, this is a little hint that I'm giving you. Not many people know about it. So PPI, Producer Price Index, it was released on 13th of August. So what I'm doing, I'm shuffling the graph on 13th of August. I'm just showing you the little variation and the observation that I made about that. And I'll show you how one of my trader make a good amount of profit in it. On 13th of August, exactly at 6 in the evening. Okay, where's the candle? I'm looking out for the candle. Yeah, this is. If you look this candle might be looking a very small to you because of the size reduction. I'm just using a portrait version, that is I'm using a compatible browser version where the size has been reduced and therefore you won't be able to see that much of difference on the major scale. But in fact, in the desktop mode, you will see this would be a very big candle. I told all my clients, in whichever the direction the very first candle go, you take the trade in opposite direction, because PPI has a very good chances to recover itself in whichever direction it follows. So it went in downward direction, and that's where for 2 to 3 minutes I have taken an upward trade. A lot of clients of mine did also take the trade in that direction, and it went profitable for them. I have to refresh my window because the window has size has been reduced, and therefore the asset size usually diminishes. Okay, so back to the strategy. Mr. Carey ji said delay. Yeah, sir, it probably because of the network issue that you are having. Market is very choppy. Yeah, market is, I believe, a little volatile. Let me see. Okay, so let's find some good trading signals. First of all, let me tell you guys, for all the new traders, this is the diving strategy. This strategy is available to all the clients who are having advanced and expert status. This strategy is not available to the starter client, but in case you have a starter level, you can copy this or you can take the screenshot of this. We are using SMA 20, the rate of change oscillator for period 7 and rate of change oscillator for period 14. In case you do not have an access to the strategy, let me know into the comment section. First of all, I'll teach you how this trading strategy can be crafted. Okay, let's try to take some light trades. Do we have some variation? Okay, so rate of change oscillator is actually pointing us in downward direction and the candle formation is green. Do we have a trend line to support this one? No signal in here. Let's find some good signals. I'm just switching the signals, guys. Let's find out. Okay, do we have a signal on this? A support line? Probably we can take like around $4 or $5 in upward direction. So the reason behind taking the trade is we need a little confirmation. We are little late to open up a trade because while we were observing this, we have a very good level of support at this price, but I think the price will recover itself. Yeah, we were little late to open up the trade. Can you see this? This is a very good level of support, and based on this support level, an entry before this candle could have been better, way better. What I'm observing is the variation in these bars, right? These bars are pointing us in upward direction, so as this rate of change oscillator is also pointing us in upward direction. That is the reason why we took the trade in upward direction. Uh, so we also will try to find some entry point, and we also try to find out some of the trading ideas based on the support and resistance level, and we also will try to draw some trend line based on the pattern itself. One, two, three. This one is pointing, but this one is also pointing us in downward direction. This is increasing in the downward direction. Shall we take a trade of $1? There is no signal, guys. This is completely based on candlestick pattern. Let me draw a trend line in here. So very small trend line. In fact, you will see a very sharper one indeed. If the market follows it, it can tumble down for a minute. If not, absolutely no problem. We are just taking a trade with $1. That won't do any harm to our trade. Let's find some good signals. Sometimes if we are little late to open up the trade, that causes a complete havoc, guys. Okay, this is another trade that we have taken based on the trend analysis. Let me draw a trend line in here. One, two, three. Has it a breakout? Yes, it is a breakout. Okay. But I still strongly believe the candle will recover itself. It is recovering. Okay. What I'm doing is hedging my trade. I need a confirmation from this as well. This bar should be pointing us in downward direction. They actually are not. So this is the process, we call it as hedging. If one of the trade goes for the toss, the second trade will be able to recover our losses. If in case, if the position wasn't that correct enough. Okay, let's find some good signals. Guys, unfortunately, we are not finding that many good signals based on the strategy as of now. So I'm just shuffling the graph. And let me know into the comment section if you find any. Okay, okay, 1, 2, 3 level. Let's just go with the downtrend. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Even if the trade goes for the toss, that won't be doing any harm, but we will try to recover our amount to the best possible extent possible. Okay. And here we are using martingale approach. Let's wait for it. So the candle is crossing this SMA line from top to bottom. That's the first signal. Second signal is the confirmation of this dot into the downward direction. All we need is the confirmation from this bar. This bar must be pointing us below zero. Let's wait for the trade. Nice. Guys, sometimes, the trading strategy that we use, we cannot guarantee that it will be 100% of the time profitable. So at that moment, we wait for the signal to happen to be the right at the right moment and we take the trade accordingly. Okay. So let's wait for it. I really don't want this trade to be on the non-profitable side in the very last second also. Okay. Till the time, let's wait. Let's find some more signals in there. Okay. Do we have any signals? So there is another way to take the trade, guys. If you look into this, right? If the green candle is touching this blue line from bottom to top, that would be the first signal. At the same time, we want the confirmation from the rate of change oscillator to be in the upward direction. This decrease, this upward direction. That means there is a good chances for market to follow up trend. And the third signal would be the confirmation from this. So what really happened right now? Let's look into the last trade that we have taken. I was very skeptical, but yeah, it went profitable. So what really happened? So we took the trade with a very small amount, 5, 1, 16, and 32. So what really happens? We started martingale approach, right? With $5 trade negative, then one negative, then 16, then 32, and then we waited. Then we finally found a very good spot, and the trade was profitable. Now the market is recovering, but there is nothing to worry about because the trade is finally profitable for us. Let's wait for some more signals. I sometimes try to work up on the index. I usually majority of the time to work up on the index, but this time currency pair basically help us out great. 1, 2, 3. I'm not sure this is a good entry. Let me just reduce the trading volume to 8 because we already made a profit on these guys. So we will not be risking a higher capital once again, right? 1, 2, 3. This is a 3 line. That means we can draw a trend line in here. 1, 2, 3. A better entry could have been on the very first two candles, right? We were little late, and that is why we took the trade for a minute duration because the candle can recover anytime soon. So here, the candle was touching this blue line from top to bottom, correct? That would be the first signal. The change in the price of rate of change from top to bottom, another signal. And this rate of change oscillator was pointing us in downward direction. That is the reason why we took the trade in that specific direction. Let it wait. Let's find some more signals. Guys, let me know into the comment section. How do you feel about this? If you have any question, please feel free to ask me. Okay, let me just zoom out. Do we have? Okay, if you don't find signals in a minute duration candle, we'll switch the graph to 5 minutes. Okay, I'm trying to connect dots here. Is there a possibility? Let me switch it back to a minute duration. A single candle variation cannot be that strong enough. We have to wait for the next candle, the very next candle after this one. Let's wait for the last trade we have taken. Asia Composite Index is again on the profitable side. So yeah, it's a good trade. Guys, in this today's stream, our objective is to have at least around or greater than 65% accuracy. Sometimes this error occurs. Probably, I think I need to reload my page. Let me just reload my page for the time being. Let's find some more signals. Do we have signal in here? No. Let's skip it. Okay, okay. One, two, three, four variation. This is the support level. Okay. Is it a strong level? It's a very strong level. Let's take a trade for a couple of minutes into the downward direction. Although it's a very strong trend, I would not recommend you take trades in it. This is completely based on the support and resistance level. If you draw a horizontal line, remember these guys, index works amazingly well on the support and resistance level. Once on the very first time, they will try to touch this level and then they will try to back down. And this is what exactly has been happening in this situation. Yep. Okay. So let's find some more signals. Uh, a very strong downtrend happening. Shall we take a trade in a duration minute? There was a support level. We could have taken the trade on the very first candle or second. Okay. So our objective, whenever you see a series of red candle formation happening, so that means a very strong downtrend. Now, if whenever there is a very strong downtrend happening, never take trade against the trend. If the trend is following into the downward direction, we take the trade into the same direction. How our trades are working, both of the trades are on the profitable front. Let's try to skip assets and find some more signals. Guys, let me know into the comment section. If you find any signals, please let me know. If you see, there's a red green candle formation and the sideways trend has been there. If there's a red green formation and the sideways trend is there, don't take the trade. Just skip the asset. Okay, so this trade finally become profitable. Yeah, so our analysis was very good. Never take trade against the trend. The trend was falling into the downward direction and we took the trade in downward direction. So the second way of taking a trade would be we waited for the candle to cross the specific line. We saw this rate of change oscillator was actually pointing us a little downward direction. Then it started down and this humongously decreased into the downward direction. And that is the reason why we took the trade the way we did it. And the Euro Composite Index, it was amazing. As I told you guys, if the asset is very close to support or resistance level, there's a possibility for the price correction can happen. And it did. And it did well for us. Nice. Let's change. Let's find some more. There was. I completely forgot, guys. There's a statement which will be coming very soon. I believe Mr. Jeremy Powell will be stating his idea whether he will be decreasing or increasing the interest rate. I don't think so. He will be increasing the interest rate any further because U.S. Debt is already been increasing tremendously, and there is a lot of unemployment happening in the financial market. You see, this was an excellent entry. Okay, okay. Shall we take a trade in it? I'm not sure. Let me just go ahead with the dollar because it's a sideways trend happening just before that. Yeah, it can go for the toss. No, we will not risk it. This is the trade that we already have taken. Okay, this one is also increasing, but what we can see is there is a doji candle formation that went slightly for a less than a minute duration. Uh, this is just a $1 trade that we have taken to test whether the price will be correcting or not, because there was a doji candle formation and we didn't really want to hold the position for the longer time, and that is why we taken the trade for the shorter duration. Let's wait. I think a little higher time would have been better. So all you know, guys, taking a trade on the smaller time frame would be a lot riskier. What I would recommend, if you go watch the graph for a minute duration, try to take the trade for couple of candles. That means if you're watching the graph for a minute, take the trade for 2 to 3 minutes. If you watch the graph for like around 5 minutes, go ahead with like 7 to 8 minutes, up to you. Or 15 minutes also you can go. So Mooch index was profitable. Yeah, our analysis was good. So there was a slight doji formation which we have seen. The trade went in downward direction, then it recovered. But uh, the miracle which has happened is because of it just decreased the time duration because of the sudden fluctuation was happening at that moment. So yeah, this trade is also profitable. Let's find some more. This is a resistance line because we already have taken a trade. Now this will work for some time and it will take a lot of time to break these levels, and therefore we will not take any trade. Even though if it is a signal, we will skip it. Guys, let me know in the comment section, are you enjoying today's webinar? Is there any specific asset that you want me to take the trade on? Okay, one, two, three, no level. Do we have it in here? One, two, three, four. So there's a, okay, let me just draw a trend line here, guys. Okay, let me just find, do we have a signal? There is a breakout happening. Yeah, okay. Not really. The price is sticking at the specific price level. This won't be a very good idea to take the trade. Let's skip it. So for all those new traders who have joined the stream, welcome to the stream. My name is Akash Malhotra, and today we are doing some live trading on a strategy based on the different set of indicators and oscillator. The name of the strategy is diving strategy. If you can see the name of the diving strategy basically comprises of three factors. The one which SMA 20, rate of change oscillator 7, rate of change oscillator 14. So these are all oscillators which we are using in conjunction with each other to find out the best entry for us. Okay. So if you are having advanced or expert status, you will have this strategy absolutely available for you. If you have to click on this A symbol, click on this A symbol, technical analysis symbol, then go to strategies option, guys. The interface would be little different since we are doing it on the portrait version. Once you go to the strategies option, click on to the diving strategy. Once you click on to the diving strategy, it will be applied automatically. There is not a single change that you have to do in this situation. Okay. And everything. Okay. So this one has broken. Let's take the trade with the trend. I don't think so. It will be happening. I mean, the market will rise with an impulse and it will shortly come back. And that is why we have taken a trade just for a minute duration. Okay, so this is not based on the strategy. This is based on purely the support and resistance level and candlestick pattern formation. Let's find some more good signals. Trade seems to be profitable. Let's wait. One, two, three. We don't have any signal here yet. It's amazing, guys. Can you see whenever any support or resistance line has been broken, the market continuously push itself into the same direction, at least for 3 to 4 candles. And here, if you follow candles like these, taking a trade with the trend can work in our favor. How is our last trade? Just on the verge of profitable, the candle returned back. But yeah, it's no profit, no loss. So there is no worry about that. So sometimes, yeah, if you select a very small time frame, it can happen. So let me just, we have support level here, a very minute level of support here. Okay. It's a very strong level of support. Let me just go to the graph and select this one, two levels of support here. We could have taken a trade on the second candle itself, but we are a little late to open up the trade right now. Guys, let me know into the comment section. Do you know, did you find out this strategy worthwhile? If you could have taken a 2 minutes duration trade, no, this could have been easily profitable. So sometimes selection of proper time can plays a very good factor in trading. Guys, if you like today's stream, please click on the like option, subscribe to Olymp Trade Practice, share it with your friends so that they can also get to know about how the financial market really works. We are trying very hard and we are trying to build this channel from scratch itself. And your support is what really we admire now. So thank you very much, first of all, guys, for being with me in this trading journey for today's session. I'm always fascinated by the fact that we as a trader, we always wanted to adapt ourselves according to the different market circumstances. And this is where uh, our knowledge and everything comes. And yeah, I hope in the future time, I will try to guide you with some more trading advice and trading tips. Let's look into the last trade. It seems profitable. Okay. There's this one new comment. Mr. Sureshji said, sir, your name, my name is Akash Malhotra, Sureshji. Thank you very much for asking. And thank you very much for joining our stream. Let me know in the comment section, how did you felt about today's session? How was our trading results? Altogether, I found out we were on the winning streak. So thank you very much for being in the stream. I really appreciate, guys, your effort. I wish you all the best for the upcoming days and have a great day ahead and good luck in trading. My name is Akash Malhotra and I'll be signing off for today, guys. Thank you very much. Bye bye.